All right, so plan C. So far, so good. So plan C is basically a combination of things. We're gonna be kind of mixing up the pecking order here a little bit. And so what I've done so far is, Bloody Mary is this one right over here. I took Bloody Mary out in the yard, set her out to just kind of scratch around, and then I started one at a time. I took a chicken out of the coop, set it down right next to Mary, and saw what happened. 3 of the chickens jumped right on her and chased her around, and she ran right away. And these 2 were super friendly, so they just didn't even care. They looked at her, and they actually hung out with her for 2 days outside. I've let them kind of be together. So these are 3 buddies. The other 3 chickens are not so friendly. One of them was kind of okay with her, but 2 of them, they went for blood as soon as they saw her. So we're gonna mix up the pecking order here. So the 3 jerks, the other 3, they get to be in the timeout box, close quarters. I won't keep them in there for very long, of course. And in a few days, I will take one of them out and bring it out and put it in the coop. And then a few days after that, I will take another one out of the timeout box downstairs and put it out in the coop. And then a few days later, or maybe even a week later, I'll put the last one out there. So the idea is for these 3 to kind of band together, I guess, and then we'll put the more dominant chickens back out here, and hopefully they'll kind of reestablish things as a flock and not single her out. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, and here's our mean old chickens. Oh man, they're not going to be happy in here. This is what it's like to be in a factory farm, guys, or girls. Let this be a lesson to you. If you're nice, you get to go outside. If you're mean, you get to sit in this little box. This should be interesting. All right, well, it's been a few days, about 4 days. I think this is the 4th day, maybe 5th. And they've actually been doing pretty good down here in this little box. Surprisingly, I thought they would have a hard time in here, but they've been doing okay. So it's time to take one of them out today and move them out to the coop. And we'll let them run around the yard and see how they do. Who wants to go first? Thank you. Alright, this is the one that I just brought out right here. Bloody Mary's still kind of running away from that one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll leave them out today. These 4 are gonna have to figure out how to get along. You be nice. So far so good. They're all close to each other. By now one of them would have jumped on her, so partial success so far. Alright, which one of you wants to go outside next? You? Well, it's been a couple weeks here. 2 weeks since we put the last chicken out. And this is a pretty common occurrence. We've been letting the chickens out every other day, letting them roam the yard if it's nice weather. Today was a real nice day, so. And they've all pretty much been together. Mary is over here, Bloody Mary. This was one of the original friendly ones, or that one back there, and the other one. This one here is still, it pretty much has become kind of the dominant one. It will still chase Mary around a little bit. Mary still is kind of nervous around when all the chickens get around her, and some of them will kind of chase around a little, but all in all, Plan C has been a success. They've all at one time or another been together, and so and no more bloody messes, no more big fights or anything like that. Well, that pretty much wraps up Plan C. I really couldn't be happier with how everything turned out. There's only a couple little fights and scuffles that go on here and there. Mary still is kind of the outcast, a little bit of the flock, but at least she's out here. At least she's integrated back into the flock. There's been no more real big battles, which is really all I can ask for. We'll continue to watch them, and if there's any problems, now we kind of know that separating them and moving keeping the jerks or the mean or dominant ones away for a little while and bringing them back in. I didn't get real good video, but when I brought the last chicken out, I had the 3 in the basement. I brought the last one. I didn't get a good video bringing the last chicken out. I brought it out, and boy, they did not like that chicken. It was like an outsider, and that was the dominant chicken before. A couple of the other chickens chased around. There was some pretty big chicken battles going on out here, and they were just all puffed up and getting each other, and there was some blood shed and some feathers. And after the first day of that kind of rustling around, I let him out here to do all that. And that chicken went right down to the bottom with Mary, and Bloody Mary, and that what used to be the old dominant one that used to hurt her the most was now with her. Everywhere they went, they were together. And it was neat to see. So you really can change the pecking order if you want to. It is a little bit rough. It is a little bit hard to do, but you definitely can do it. So, my advice after all the experimentation I've done is if you have a chicken that's, an outsider or getting pecked on or whatever, separate it, heal it up, and then do what we did. Try to figure out which ones are the jerks, which ones are picking on her. Separate them in a separate location away from the whole flock and slowly reintroduce them. That seems to work. So I know there's other ways to do this, guys. This isn't the only way. There are, you could separate make a separate cage out here so they could see each other, and I know that works, and other things, but what we did here seemed to work also. So, but hopefully this helps somebody out. Bloody Mary is now a happy part of our flock again, and so we'll keep you up on any more drama. We did have a little visitor in the chicken coop the other night, and if I haven't already posted the video to that, I will do that soon and put a link at the top here. And I did find out that it is our little visitor actually did eat all of the eggs out of the coop the following evening while we weren't watching. So it's a quick little video I'll post up here for you guys. But hopefully this helps you guys out. Hit thumbs up, guys, and if you haven't watched the whole series, if you're just watching this video, I'll put a link to the series of Bloody Mary. There's like 3 or 4 videos of the saga of her that's been over the last couple months. We just love having these chickens. One of the things I can say about this whole thing is that we actually kind of really got to know the chickens. Before they were just sitting out here and producing eggs, and now we can tell them all apart, and they all have their own different things, and so it's been pretty cool. But anyway, hit thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to follow along for other chicken stuff or anything else we have going around the little homestead here. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.